Scale drawings find the missing measurements. So this is a digital lesson on similar figures. And it starts out on slide 2, explaining what similar figures are. And they are drawings that are to scale. That means they're the same shape, just a different size. And all of their corresponding sides will be in proportion. So it starts with just explaining what corresponding sides are. So here, and they're color coded, A and D are corresponding sides, B and E, C and F. They're sides that are in the same location on similar figures. Then it has the students just type in the corresponding side. So A, and they're going to type in E, C and G, and so on. Now it shows the ratios. So 14 to 8 has to equal 7 to 4. So corresponding sides will be in the same location in the ratio. And then it has some triangles. Here's another ratio, 9 to 6 is going to be equal to 3 to 2. So again, they've got the corresponding sides are in the same place in the ratio. And then here's another example. Now, to find a missing side, so here we have an x. So we can set up ratios for this. We can set up 24 to 16 has to be equal to 3 to x. And then once we have that equation in place, we can solve using cross products or scaling down. So here it shows them how to do it with cross products, 2 different ways. And then how to solve this by scaling down. So here we know we have to divide 24 by 8 to get 3. So if we also take 16 and divide by 8, and we will get 2. So our answer is 2. Now students are given a few figures that they have to find the missing side. So here the ratio is set up for them. So all they have to do is either take cross products or, and I guess, yeah, they can do scaling down also on this one. They can divide by 2. And they're going to type in the answer. Same thing here. Going to find the missing side. Then they've got some real life examples. So here's the Eiffel Tower and Eiffel Tower figurine. So we've got a missing width here. So we can set up a ratio and then solve for x. Here's some buildings. We're going to do the same thing. And then the same thing with the shadow of trees. I want to make sure that I have that ready to go. Now, the next one, a little bit more difficult. So we've got some decimals here, but it used the same method. So it gets a little bit more difficult. Then when we get to this slide, they're asking first to find the missing side, and then what is the area of that smaller square or smaller rectangle. So once we know what x equals, then we can take the area. Same thing here with the triangle, and it gives them the formula for the area of the triangle once they find out what x equals. And then the final slide has drag and drop vocabulary. So they've got these sentence frames. Students are just going to click and hold on the edge of these and put them into place, in the correct place in the sentence frame. So that is a lesson on similar figures, scale drawings, find the missing measurements.